Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we basically went down a couple levels, going to what looked like a mid-station or a relay station or a work station, actually, and then heading down to the sewers of Rykad Minoris. There was a lot of cult activity. There was a whole ritual going on here. I think, there you go. Here with another one of those mirrors or lenses that connect to the warp. There's actually a Herald of Tzeentch in the sewers down below. I'm just happy that Tzeentch is not one of the others. He fits my personality a bit better, and also just he's harder and I find less common for people to write for. That said, we should be able to keep going. We're going to return to the Upperway. Yeah. I feel like there should be a word between that. Like upper roadway, upper pathway, upper highway, or upper chicken way. I don't know. There are a lot of options. Yep, I had a feeling that'd kick us out over there. So we're just going to head over here real quick. And keep going to find the governor of Rykad Minoris and see what's going on. I'm not going to apologize for being late, because screw it, this isn't my sector. This is the sector of the other rogue trader, Winter Scale. Why are you so slow, me? Okay. Another decently big map. And something's gonna happen if we move right up here, isn't it? Emperor in your heart, indeed, going to join up his illustrious army, Astra Militarum. Fight heresy and serve a higher purpose, safeguard humanity's domination. Dominion. Yeah, same thing. To them, at least.
Let us not dawdle.
Cast your eye there.
Jesus.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming.
How many things? Free experience, sure, but also Jesus.
1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Clearly oblivious to your present source marks that you're going to get anything random. Okay. I mean, sure, I guess?
I always keep my options open.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
What do you got? The Lore Imperium tests depend on fellowship instead of intelligence to gain +3 bonus. I mean, not really necessary.
My Auspex has detected something.
A trap. Fair enough. So, I was almost right. It's clearly here. But if they have that giant fight over there, I have a feeling there's not going to be much of anything this way. Combat-wise, at least.
About you.
Tech use. What is this? Why is there another lower level? Where did this one go? Huh. Okay. Just another lower level? What? How did I miss this door entirely?
This explorer tool is blessed tasked with multifunctionality.
Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Good to know, I suppose. $97. 8. Come on. Okay, so nothing else wandering around. Just to come up here. Alright. Captive, 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 rebel, rebel. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling together in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where the eyes used to be. Some maintain a gloomy silence, others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching all the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at someone for shaking too much or crying too loudly. Come to your senses, Erland. Look what you're doing to your own family. Definitely an older woman's voice. Take pity on us. Let us go. Still not old. Whatever. With redemption, our children gain true sight, but we still believe a lie. Are all these people your family? All of my adopted blood children are here. I see where his mind and soul are pierced by shards of a colorful deception. Hues once twisted by despair and the immaterium's influence can never be the same again. Layperson, cognition is your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believe holding them at gunpoint and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of demagogic tech teaching that confused you meant to make a mockery of deplorable intellect. To cast your own children into the thrall of heresy. To drown your own progeny in this filth with your own hands. Yeah, fair. Who there are? Or what? Who's behind all this? It's Aurora's behest, Aurora, the great prophet, a great warrior. Their face is shrouded, but the gaze pierces the veil of time and sees in the future. So is a Zinch person. Fair. Not fair, but like, come on. This is the governor's dogs are hiding the truth from us, and now the day has come, prophet has come, Rykad Minoris has opened our eyes. The end of the world is coming, the final dawn. I am the chief, my former name Arild is meaningless now, and I'm leading his family into deliverance. I mean, I am an iconoclast, sure, but like, you've been torturing your own family in order to save them. You've been blinding them so that they can see the truth. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth and will not be saved. I mean, I'm pretty sure between everybody. But they said the end was not near. They promised salvation. Nothing else. Oh, there's no washing the blood from your hands, but you could at least let us go, Arild. The ones you haven't mutilated yet. I mean, I kind of want to kill him because he sucks. But the pressures of being a character who at least has some tendency and genuine belief in the whole, like, be kind to people. The hostages begin to leave, and soon the group disappears around one of the bends. The old man looks away from them and walks in the opposite direction. His shoulders shake with sobs every now and then. Good! You made mistakes already, dude. That leveled us up.
What do we have here?
Okay.
Join me in prayer. Duty prevails. The Emperor favors me today.
Alright, I'll be right back. And welcome back. So, leveled everyone up a bit. I actually managed to get Nadira to Psi rating 2, just because I could have done it a little bit ago. But the Psycho Minoris doesn't actually say anything about increasing their Psi rating. It would make sense because of, like, hey, you're a minor Psycho now. But also, tooltips. Owlcat. Tooltips are very important. Especially for somebody who hasn't, played this system before. It's a fun system, to be entirely sure. But, like, also, haven't actually been able to play it myself. By virtue of, have you tried playing a TTRPG? It's incredibly difficult to find it's very difficult to find a game that works if you're playing D&D. Let alone something relatively niche and minute as Warhammer 40k, which is still a massive IP, to be sure, but, like, cannot be appropriately compared to D&D.
I always have a backup plan.
Can't go down there because for some reason we forgot how to move bodies. That seems cheap. Or a box. We literally have a tech mage. Oh, a tech priest. Could install stark contrast to the rest of nearby shops. Draw the label with all-purpose synth powder. Fill the open no matter what. Made it in Necromancer's best factories. Ah. Cannibalism. Is that everything up here? That is everything up here. So, going to the command center now. Talk to the governor. The formidable shells and large caliber weapons are being stored right in the command center. That's not a good idea. That's really dumb. That's really dumb, man.
Is there money to be made?
Dark green, gloomy and stifling, fills this space like dense fog. The people here are drained, exhausted, bewildered.
Yes, Cassia, that is true. These heavy chains are used to adjust the height of the command platform. The cogitator looks a lot older and more worn than the ones next to it. However, it has evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced, not a single key is jammed, and fresh seals with prayers to the Almanac adorn its surface. One of the side panels has been removed. Bundles of gold-notched cables run from inside to a small data crypt that was connected only a short while ago. The screen reads, awaiting access code. Force it. You have bypassed the security layers. The cogitator is ready to reveal its secret. Sacred computation. Upon Locus Abel's orders, the archives of every orchestration of Rykad Minoris and 2 primary satellites from Rykad's star have been queried. Said satellites named Magos Maruluf and Zafira the Keen, after 2 great champions of faith, whose external cogitators were placed inside the satellite's cores after their shells perished. The purpose of the sacred computation requested by the Logis is to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Computation result. Positive. Multiple instances of the interference malfunction detected, suggesting that the ships moving across the system are deliberately blinded this they could all precise. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived in Rykad Minoris cycles ago, early in the winter. The most recent one arrived a month ago. Logos Abel's conclusion. The insurrection of the planet had long been in the making, with the participation of external actors. It is alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Rykad system, the rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. The subsequent ship movements can be attributed to weapon deliveries. But what is the nature of the activity near Rykad? Governor Medina's attention must be drawn to the file that she cut off abruptly. Oh, we did that. The satellite Magos model reports that a ship has translated into the system. Its signature is consistent with the record of the flagship Rykad dynasty, House von Valancius. The satellite the Fear of the Keen reports that a ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship had sent encrypted Vox transmission to the insurgent-controlled areas of Rykad Minoris. Another transmission was directed at the planetary Rykad. Both transmissions were signed Brother Twilight. The content could not be decrypted. So Brother Twilight is not Felic. Brother Twilight is our traitorous friend, the former Master of Whispers, Conrad Voigtveer. To be investigated. The engine contains planetary coordinates marked as heavy auger station jamming, possibly an insurgent base. Okay. Tech Priest Quartz Claim? Wow, that is the name. Tech Priest Quartz Claim. The painfully thin Tech Priest turns sharply toward you. The sudden movement makes his chromed augmetics briefly clang. His gray eyes, set under furrowed brows, almost blend into the plate of his pale skin of his face, and he levels you with a heavy, dour stare. In the loaded quartz cream, facial trade representative exploratory cognizance fleet. Your supervisor supplier of the Rykad system ensures the security of combat arsenal, performs commercial transactions. Fair enough. Pascal. When the tech priest notices Pascal, his eyes widen. His Vox unit immediately lets out a string of screeching benharic, a tortuously long tirade in which the volume rises and falls seemingly at random. When it's finally over, the emissary servant bows his head in deference. Unit Quartz Claim requests permission to transfer information. The rogue trader possesses a supreme degree of power, the potential to influence the current leadership, the ability to restore order in the Rykad system. Pascal, what was that? A detailed complaint. I recommend you consider. What do you want to tell me? Haphazard and careless decisions on part of Rykad Minoris governor have led to unacceptable consequences. Communication with the Adeptus Mechanicus sanctum has been lost. Troops must be sent to hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium without delay. Restoring communication with the Electro priests and ensuring the sanctum's security are top priorities. You are the head of a rogue trader dynasty. Your position enables you to exert certain influence and pressure the subjects of the Imperium. Unit Quartz Claim request assistance. The actions of Governor Faisal Wakadi Medina of Coronis must be influenced. Demand that troops be sent to the holy monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I observe that this rogue authorities lack diligence in performance of their duties. You have said that. That statement is true. Oh, again, throw smoke. Awareness of the fact that the rogue trader did not stand aside and has influenced the future of the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium, including possible rescue of the most holy Electro priests. Sure. Unit Quartz Claim is grateful. The rogue trader is highly successful influence future action of local authorities. You're explorator, aren't you? What are you doing here? Retrieving archive data. 70 years ago, the governor authorized representatives of my fleet, and we made an agreement. The goal is mutual benefit and cooperation. And he was a trade agent. Blessed are the armorers, for there could be no Imperium without them. Fair enough. Blessed are the valiant warriors, for there is no into the darkness without them. What are the cognizant fleet doing in a Rykad system? Presence of Rykad system doesn't really exist. Research activities are concluded. Logistical support and fulfillment of vows. Show me your arsenal, why not? Profit factor. It varies a term where the trade connections you can withhold holdings, treasury, and loans both to and from you. The value of the profit factor is displayed in the bottom right corner. Traveling a character with the profit factor for buying items, completing clothing projects. Profit factor is not spent on purchases and transactions. Instead, its level determines your ability to conclude trade transactions. Profit factor can grow or diminish. Equipment, weapons, other vendors for various factions. Trade with them. Profit factor and petition are required. Petition is a measure of rogue trade relationship with different factors. Or kill the target with an exploit using a single deadeye shot. Why not? Sure. It's not like I'm using it. They want holy gifts, heretical trophies. Hide untradeable. So, Mechanicus creations, ship components, and another 1150. So, an armor kit, and now 1,500 more. 450. 6. So 400 more. So 4 ranged weapons will do. Can I make another 1,600? Not really. So let me just grab what I can. Yeah, why not? Barrow's amulet gain a plus 10 bonus to commerce. Using Mechanicus 1 P less. Take all 4, take all of the things. That's a lot of medkits. Plasma pistol, why not? A needle ring. What does the needle ring do? Ring weapon that fires singular silver toxin, needle coated toxin 5. Can we use 1 for combat, so it deals 1 to 3 damage. If you do not spend MP during the turn, they gain plus 10 to all characteristics until the next turn. I mean, cool? Alright, let's just go through things. You've got a two-handed modified bolter. Less damage in the flamer, much less damage than the long las. For you. Plasma pistol. Worst case scenario, you can sell it or give it to somebody else. This keys off of Psi rating. So 5% less armor for 19% more dodge and additional armor. That's fine, actually. Does anyone else want that? Nope. Then we've got this. When the wearer killed a target with an exploit using a single Deadeye shot. I much prefer you take that just because. Oh. Yeah. The initial thought was just by virtue of the fact that he can. Since he can put them on people directly, he can just do that himself, but that doesn't quite work. He's more likely to actually use it because he's the one more likely to get hit by it. What does Toxin do? Toxin is... Give her a thing to do other than... Or a ranged option, even if it's just a small one. What? Why did I decide you should have that? I make weird decisions a lot of the time. That said, Governor Medina, what have you got for us? Heavy homeless magic cutter runs down a metal wall of the bunker, filling the entire command center. The tall, dark-skinned man turns toward you and greets you in a curt military manner. Name, Governor, welcome to temporary headquarters. Versarian. Took anything like Abelard. That's a strike against him. Governor's expression changes drastically when he sees Cassia. Cassia, lead navigator, what an honor. I thought, yep. House of Savvy is grateful for the support you have provided to your Arc 5. It is your Arc 5. I thought it was your Ant 5 for a second. Or your Av 5. I did not see the convoy. I'm not seeing convoys. I'd like to meet you. What happened? Did they find and escort you? If that is so, I promise to punishment for it. Yeah. Your Lordship, before we proceed discussing matters that are interest to you, there is a question I feel we know to ask you. There was only recently the Lady Theodora with head. Yeah, fair. Confluence is slain, unthinkable. Please accept my deep and most sincere condolences, Your Lordship, to have it. I need fresh crew. You will be compensated for any losses, and I'll see to personally that your ship's hold will fill with the finest goods. Nice. I can offer you several thousand fine obedient servants, however, I'm sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until you've done research on your planet. That makes sense. I can probably work through all of these because, like, multiple of these options are, like, main plot related. Let's start with Tech Priest. Of course, you know, so that Tech Priest is very insistent. Or is quite dispatched with Holy Cenobium. They're Mechanicus. They haven't been heard from yet. I'm afraid this is all I can do under present circumstances. Sergeant Malachar is great. Conrad Vir von Valancius betrayed Dynasty Imperium. Naturally, rules surrounding them should be found under jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I have no information location. However, we have a cogitator here at the command center. It's connected to a data crypt in the lobby sub Bell Sanctum. It aggregated all the Lex Mechanic reports. Data crypt is just a database. Lex Mechanic, tech priest. Unfortunately, the access prayer for it is unknown to me. If you manage to convince the start machine, you might learn something about Conrad's movements. I'd had that he fled your ship on a pair of wings. Heinrich von Kalox. I do. Master von Kalox had left for the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium. It's an ancient monastery in Dentis Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity, but I suppose that's too petty a problem for an agent of the Most Holy Inquisition. Besides, I've already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. The weapon the insurgents were using to shoot down shuttle of the city has been destroyed. Now nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. If you wish to find the Master von Kalox, you should be able to do so at the Cenobium Adepts Mechanicus. On behalf of the priesthood of Minoris, I, Archmagos, am officially initiating my participation in this operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and assure myself that it is under zero risk of falling into heretic hands. According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were... Oh, forgot to do the voice. Next time. Deem it optimal that an ordained Magos should provide assistance. I categorically reject. As much as I respect the monastery, I have my own hands. All capital need to be tended to on this sort. Who else may? I'm a tech priest, incidentally, one of the parishes. The monastery mechanical affairs could occur at a moment, but you may consider forcibly recruited to seize defense forces. I mean, it's not that interesting. She can use them. He's part of my retinue. Is he gonna kill the governor? He is. I mean, it's not. No, but this could be your last. Pascal's voice is akin to the sound produced by his drilling implement, steady and calm, but ready to explode at a moment's notice with the crunching of bone and squelching of tearing flesh. I am headed to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? Abundantly so, Magos. It would be my pleasure to assist an Amstrad servant in reaching the sanctum. Thank you for your cooperation, your lordship. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magos Hanneman, officially undertake to accompany you in the Rykad system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life functions cease, but only within the limits of the Rykad system. So he's a temporary person. Huh. Why do you care about Hanneman? Coach reports received Logos of Hanneman set off the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium a short while before it was stormed. Glad to find out you're safe. Huh. So he's not Adam. Yeah, fair enough. Never met in person. That I seen Logos supervisor work for Rykad Minoris with Lex Mechanics for years. Okay, where can I get more information? Cogitators. It is amazing, a mechanical voice from a Vox and sounds so confused. That name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, its bearer might be Archmagos or Marnot, initiating investigation and data collection procedure. I can hear my friend's snide whisper through the door. Be careful on your search, Magos. If she's dead, and why did she become Scottish? Okay. Set a mirror too long, you might see yourself in it. And every shot at once. Mending it is that much more of a tainted affair than the new reflection is deathlike. Why do you fly to the station? Yeah, fair enough. That's what I want to discuss. Oh! I failed to find out what's going on? What? How did I fail to find out what's going on? I guess because, like, I don't know what it is? I want to discuss the planet. The variety of the too organized, too informed, too alarmed, their signs of indoctrination and heretical beliefs. Yeah. It does. And I leveled up again. Okay. 1 second. Alright. I'm back. Took a little bit. There was some research that had to be done, but nothing too crazy. Cassia is now healing full. Yeah. Cassia's now got some healing. Argentia's got Cleansing Faith, so her melee flame melt attacks are really good against Xenos, Psychers, and Demons. She got the Psalms of Heroes, where basically every heroic act that we commit increases her psi rating by 1 until the end of the fight. Throw them together, everyone gets some health and Reckless Strike from last time, which is fun. Okay, Contagious Luck. Every time I buff an ally, they get 20% bonus to attack, parry. Or sorry, every time I buff an ally, they can get a chance to re-roll a failure with a 20% chance of success. And I decided to turn him into more of a sniper if necessary, just because toughness is 40, that's fine, but actually getting him up close is frustrating, especially with precise attack. So he is a sniper operative with a lot of perception, and just put him in cover and he'll deal with everything. So that it more or less turns into, we have 1 melee, 2 specialists, 2 ranged, and a dedicated buffer. And I think that's everything.
I always keep my options open.
I feel like I missed something relatively important in the conversation just by saying, not shitting on him. Is there anything left in the Upperway? I don't think so. And now we can actually rest and heal. Hang on. What do focus efforts do? Allow the use of both abilities with one selected post for 1 turn. Okay. Master Cannoneer. Expeditious Reload. Reloads all macro cannons that were fired from the acceleration phase. Shield Master. I mean, it makes sense for him, frankly. Your 4th sector has an increased chance of absorbing enemy attacks and loses only half its strength and absorbing damage. I don't care about Swing Run. Swing Run is not great. Expeditious Reload, same thing. This is Reinforced Shields, which is just higher chance of absorbing and less damage. Shield pulse. Overload your shields to disrupt the enemy's defenses. If the enemy has shields, they are moved to the opposite side of where the attack hits. If the enemy has a hollow field, it loses several of its charges. Pulse can also negatively affect Xenos technology. Master of Maneuvers. Don't know what new heading is. While moving, the flagship may make its next turn 90 degrees instead of the usual 45. Sure. Warp Channeler. Really? Ah. Warp Wave. Flow through the materium causes an enemy ship to immediately turn 45 to 90 degrees depending on a ship's maneuverability. The enemy ship has suffered hull damage. Its abrupt turn additionally deals damage equal to 15 to 20% of the ship's missing hull for 45 degree turn. And twice that for night. Does that affect ships larger than cruisers? Okay. And what about shallow jump? Flagship makes a shallow warp jumping forward. That's cool, but like, the flagship's next shot gains 2 range and vulnerability scan. The flagship augurs can scan an enemy ship to highlight its weak points. All damage dealt to a weak point increased by 30%. I mean, that just fits. What are you? Gives control of the nearest torpedo salvo, granting it 5 VMP? Void movement parts? I feel like... Hang on, let's just... No, it does not change. So it must be something connected to the ship specifically. Yeah. I have no scrap. I'm presuming that'll be dealt with at a later point. Come on. See, that's the tiny percentage. Like, it's the last little bit that's most frustrating. Alright, he fixed himself. Coronis Expanse map. Let's go to Thunderfang. Pick up what we couldn't before. Power Maul, sure. Reputation. They want heretical trophies, Xeno artifacts. I don't think I have any heretical trophies. I might have some Xeno stuff, but I doubt it. Melee. Alright, so failing that, they want jewelry and ship components. Really? Hang on. So that would get me 4 blinding grenades, an axe, and a Reaper cape. Through get metal blackberry. Yeah, let's just dump some into it. Armor kit and weaponry kits. Just don't give them miscellaneous. Starting with armor kits. 2,000 2300. There we go. Do I have anything close to enough to get me 2,000? Take it, take all 4. Take the pneumo boots. Take fire grenades. Let's go to the bunker real quick. See, because we did get a little bit more of the, a little bit more trade power. So maybe I think there's some other thing I can get from him. Abel Herman, of course. Graham had no previous communications. You know, Abel Herman. Okay. Various uses and data storage devices. Trees have extracted this chaining with Minoris activation options. Show me your arsenal. And I can get a bolt pistol. Why not? Hardly gives heretical ship components Mechanicus creations armor. Really don't care for much of this. Miscellaneous is just 50. Anything else unlocked here? There we go. Data trends. Can I see secret desire, but I can sense it shackling the stasis. Mind initiated thundering in a neural harness of their vows. I'm registering an impulse of change. I surmise the potential influence on the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle, but that cycle could be discontinued. The revelation granted by the Omnissiah to Logos Abel in the course of data meditation has been recorded verbatim. Logos Abel is seeking an audience with the Venerable Dar Impulse 6, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request has been sent to the Governor's Palace for a shuttle flight to the Electrodynamic Cenobium. A messenger that will be sent to the Furbundus system. The cycle can be discontinued. I recognize those words. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message in Furbundus system. It was me. Omnissiah, grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Return to the void ship, which is going to be another loading screen. Not fun. And then we're going to go bring ourselves to the Electrodynamic Cenobium with... Wow, they're necessary. Fair enough. And accept. The Wardens will cover the landing area, your lordship, glory to the Von Valancius dynasty. Okay, so they must be mine. Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same wardens that the governor sent to the monastery's aid. Alright, let's just check this out. And then I think after that we'll call it a little bit early, but...
Keep your wits about you.
I have a feeling this is going to be incredibly busy and involved the entire time. So, I'd rather try to keep that a little bit together.
Just as I planned.
Judging by the fact that the pieces are molten at the edges, the statue is destroyed with fire from a multi-laser turret. A turret of the type that is mounted on landing forces and shuttles.
always have a backup plan.
Lay people unworthy of entering the hallowed Cenobium humbly said their prayers next to his computational altar. Okay. Very pretty. And also just random pulsing tech lights. Because, you know, why have lights when you could have Tesla coils? Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Here we go, and we're going to open the gate next time. That said, thank you guys for coming along with me on this. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made the day a little bit better. And like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff down below. Tell me if I missed something important, because I have a feeling like I did. That being said, hope you all have a great day and be well.